In 1995, a penniless Jim Carrey was sleeping on a friend's sofa in Los Angeles, clutching a rented tux for auditions. One night, he slipped a handwritten check into his wallet. To Jim Carrey, $10 million for acting services rendered. Post dated Thanksgiving. Every day he felt that sum in his pocket, tasted that destiny. By year's end, Carrey had landed Dumb and Dumber, and the $10 million payday manifested exactly as he'd imagined. But most of us live far from such audacious certainty. We navigate life cocooned in thoughts like, I'm not enough. That's for other people. What if I fail? Those whispers calcify into invisible walls, trapping talent, dreams, and potential behind self-imposed bars. Stick around till the end. This journey will upend every assumption you've ever held about what's possible. After today, you'll refuse to see limits as reality, because you'll have the tools to rewrite existence itself. Welcome to a life without boundaries. You wake each morning to routines that feel constrictive, deadlines, obligations, the relentless loop of must-do. Somewhere along the way, you internalized voices. You're not talented enough. You don't have the resources. That's for other people, not you. Those whispers calcified into mental walls, making every ambition feel like shouting from behind bars. The worst part? These walls are self-erected. They live inside your mind, masquerading as facts. And until you dismantle them, your potential remains locked away like a treasure chest with no key. From the Upanishads' vision of limitless Brahman to Carl Jung's concept of the collective unconscious, sages and scholars remind us, reality mirrors thought. When you believe in boundaries, the universe obeys. Krishnamurti called this trance of conditioning, a hypnotic state where you accept limits as truth. But what if you woke up? What if you reclaimed authorship of your inner narrative? The moment you see your mind as the architect of your reality, the blueprint for a limitless life reveals itself. Tonight, you'll learn 5 techniques to redraw that blueprint. 1. Unearth core values and desires. 2. Dissolve mental blocks and limiting beliefs. 3. Craft a vivid, multi-sensory vision. 4. Align daily habits with your grand plan. 5. Tap into quantum possibilities. Before you can build a castle, you must know which stones to use. Your core values, truth, freedom, creativity, connection, are the bedrock of your ideal life. Too many chase generic goals. I want more money, I want a better job. But without clarity on what those achievements truly represent, you end up on autopilot, chasing trophies that leave you hollow. Exercise. Take 5 minutes now. Write down your top 5 values, words that ignite a spark within. For each, jot 1 concrete desire that embodies it. Freedom. I want the autonomy to design my schedule. Creativity. I want to launch a passion project in 6 months. Connection. I want weekly gatherings with kindred spirits. As you define these, you light a beacon that guides every subsequent step. Your values aren't negotiable. They become the gravity pulling your decisions into alignment. Technique 2. Dissolve mental blocks and limiting beliefs. Your mind houses invisible landmines. Beliefs like, I'm too old, I lack talent, or I'll fail. Each one echoes in the neural pathways, triggering doubt and paralysis. But beliefs are not absolute. They're stories you've accepted. To dissolve them, use the ancient Buddhist practice of witnessing. 1. Identify the belief. Notice the thought that surfaces when you imagine your ideal life. 1. Name it aloud. I believe I'm not creative enough. 1. Question its origin. Ask, where did I first hear this? 1. Challenge its validity. Gather evidence to the contrary. Moments you defied it. By shining conscious awareness on these blocks, you sever their power. They collapse like a house of cards, freeing you to step beyond the perimeter you once feared. Technique 3. Craft a vivid multi-sensory vision. Visualization without depth is daydreaming. With sensory detail, it becomes prophecy. The yogic tradition teaches RTA, aligning your inner scene with cosmic order. Here's your blueprint. Scene setting. Envision the location of your ideal life. Is it a sunlit loft overlooking the ocean, a forest cabin with a roaring fireplace? Describe every texture, light, and shadow. Auditory layers. Hear the hum of life, waves crashing, birds chirping, laughter echoing in a shared workspace. Olfactory notes. Smell salt in the air, cedar wood, freshly brewed tea. Emotional palette. Feel the liberation in your chest, the thrill tingling in your fingertips, the peace settling in your bones. Practice this each dawn or dusk for 10-15 minutes. As Jung's active imagination shows, neurons rewire to mirror your inner hologram. The external world then reconfigures itself to match. Technique 4. Align daily habits with your grand plan. Grand visions collapse without consistent action. Ritualize habits that honor your blueprint. Morning power hour. Devote 30 minutes daily to a high-leverage activity. Writing, your passion project, networking, skill building. Micro commitments. Break big goals into tiny, non-negotiable steps. Write 1 paragraph, send 1 email, practice 1 skill. Compass checks. At midday, pause for 1 minute. Reconnect to your core values with a silent affirmation. I choose freedom now. These habits are the scaffoldings that hold your limitless life in place. Over weeks, they accumulate into irreversible momentum, guiding you reliably toward your horizon. Technique 5. Tap into quantum possibilities. Quantum physics reveals that observation collapses probabilities into reality. Your attention is the cosmic lens. To leverage this, synchronicity scanning. Keep a quantum log. Note any bizarre coincidences, random meetings, uncanny ideas, sudden opportunities, then act on them immediately. Energetic calibration. Use a personal mantra infused with emotion. I am boundless creativity. Spoken 3 times each morning. Feeling the vibration resonate through your body. Risk embrace. True quantum leaps require surrender. Identify 1 action that scares you. Pitching an idea, booking a flight, investing in yourself, and do it within 24 hours of clarity. Each step destabilizes the old matrix of limitation, opening portals to futures you haven't yet conceived. Transformation. Stepping into a reality you designed. Picture waking tomorrow with yesterday's visions fully integrated into your day. You walk with a new posture, shoulders back, chest open, mind alight with possibility. Challenges still arise, but they feel like puzzles to solve, not walls to halt you. Scarcity fears evaporate. Abundance becomes your default currency. You no longer ask, what if? Because you know, whatever you conceive with clarity and passion, you can co-create with the cosmos. Your life, unlimited. Now stand on the cusp of your limitless reality. Breathe in those 5 techniques: values, belief deconstruction, sensory vision, aligned habits, quantum action, and let them fuse into a living force. No longer will you settle for the boundaries of yesterday. You are the architect, engineer, and artist of your own existence. Go forth, design boldly, and watch the universe rearrange itself to serve your grand intention. This is the Thought Alchemist.